how to get your power back in a relationship after she takes it from you. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that notifications button if you haven't already. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your power back in a relationship. A lot of guys, when they get in a relationship or they fall in love, they lose all of their power and they find themselves catering to the woman, which causes them to have mixed signals up and down. They're always worrying. I said before that in a marriage and in a relationship, there could only be one person in love. If you want a woman to love you, then you cannot love her. Because when you love a woman, she doesn't love you back. That's how love is. Only one person is going to accept the negativity of the other person. So today, we're going to come from the mindset of the person that is in love, but it's not being loved back. The person that's in love gives up all their power, while they give the person they love all the power to do whatever they want. And today I'm going to teach you how to take it back. Let's get started, okay? First, you allow her to dictate what you guys are going to do in the relationship. And you get so used to this that it becomes part of your neurological system. It becomes part of life that you stay quiet and you don't know how to change it. This is what you do. You start making determinations. You're going to have to fight against that. You're going to have to start determining what's going to happen in the relationship, but you have to understand there will be a fight, especially if she has been holding dominancy for a long time. You're going to have to man up as a man because you're going to have to fight against you getting your way and her getting her way. When you have been giving up so much of your power and you go to change to a woman, it's going to shock her at first, but if you stay consistent at it, you stay consistent at fighting against her dominancy, she will break. It's just that a lot of guys don't develop the toughness to keep going with a woman whenever you're fighting for control. You must stay consistent. So you start determining what you guys are going to do, because that's a major power in a relationship that a lot of guys are losing, is allowing a woman to dictate everything that you're going to do. She loses respect for you. So be prepared to argue, be prepared to fight, but you're going to have to put your foot down on this one to get your power back. Next, when you're dating with a woman, that's typically when you start losing your power, even before the relationship. Because you start stressing if a person likes you or not. You start worrying if she likes you back or not. And this is what causes you to relinquish all of your power, because you want her to be as comfortable as possible whenever she's with you. Okay, what you want to do when it comes to women, you got to start liking more than one woman. You got to look at it. Women is just a numbers game. You're not going to get them all. But when you don't have the looks or the money to draw them in, it's a numbers game to you. So you cannot take liking women personal. It has to become a game. This is why the most successful men with women are going to be ugly guys and short guys, because they develop a certain type of confidence about them that puts off an aura. They outwork everybody to become successful. The older you get in life, the more you're going to see the woman's going to end up with those type of guys. Why? Because they develop that alpha sense by working, that they start liking a whole bunch of women. Once you start liking a whole bunch of women, you're not going to be stressing if a girl likes you or not. So get on your grind so you can like more than one woman, so you're more appeasing to more women, and you won't be stressing about one girl liking you because there's more lined up. The moment you start stressing about a girl liking you, then when you're around her, you're going to give up a lot of your power. Next, you give up power when you're stressing when she don't reply to your text messages, when you're sitting there wondering if she read it or not. Meanwhile, she's on the other side of the phone waiting for you to react. Those are the games that women play. And women can sit back and play the reply game because she has so many guys that are coming for her. You see how simps are in the DM. So for her, a woman's game is the guy that does not call me is the guy I'm going to pay attention to. And believe it or not, she's going to go through her phone and see which guys she has missed calls from. And she's going to calculate the ones that kept calling her back. You're going to have some guys that are going to keep calling that woman, keep texting that woman. He's going to eventually get blocked or eliminated. But she's going to continue to go through her phone to see what calls she missed. And if your name is rarely pulling up, then she just may respond. But you have to understand, you cannot trip whenever a woman is not replying to your messages because it's just a game for her. She keeps her face in her phone majority of the time. Majority of the time you see a woman, her face is in the phone. So best believe she did see it. It's just that she's waiting for you to react just like all the other guys because you're giving her the power if you start overreacting when she don't reply. And women start studying you then. Next, you're always available. A woman does not like a available man. She likes a man that has a life. You have to understand this. Women are not going to stop and build anything with you because you're treating them so good. She's looking to tag along to a life, something that's going to make her life exciting. But when you're too available to her, your life is not exciting because she's thinking that you think her life is exciting, but she's like, my life is boring, but this guy thinks my life is exciting. He's fake. You're giving up your power now. Because now when she calls to go do things, you're up and ready to go. When she wants to talk on the phone, you're picking up. You have now relinquished your power to her to use you for any time that she's bored for gratification. How do you take that back? You gotta stop text messaging. You gotta stop being available. You have to cut it down with a woman that when she gets in a rhythm of seeing you all the time, now you gotta cut it off. Now it's like, all right, I'm only going to talk to her once a week, or I'm only going to talk to her once a month. And a lot of you guys are going to say this. Well, the last time I did that, the girl never talked to me again. You're right. It's best she didn't talk to you again because she was going to play you in the first place. See, that's what a lot of you guys don't understand. If you like the girl and you're playing a game and she's doing all these tests and all this, she doesn't like you. Because when a woman really, 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 really likes you and she's really interested, you will be annoyed of her. She'll call all the time. She'll laugh at jokes that ain't funny. She'll do all those little things that you're doing right now, but she'll do it times 10 when she really like you. Other than that, a woman's going to always play the phone game and she's going to always see who's available to make her feel like a princess. You got to be the guy that does not give away that power. She has to earn your attention. She has to earn your availability, which means that when you go see her one time, you want her to be so happy that she's seen you, she's dressing her best, she's acting her best because she hopes that you come back and call her again. That's how you want her to be. You can't always be available to be up and just be a voice for her or be an ear for her to be an ear for her to complain to and be a pillow guy. Don't be that. Stop making yourself too available. Next. You say yes to things that you really want to say no to. You got to stop doing that. That's giving her too much power. When there's things that she want to do for emotional reasoning. That's what women are going to do. A lot of things that they want to do is for emotional reasoning. It's not for logic at all. But you go along with it knowing that you want to say no. You're giving up that power now. You got to stop that. Because a woman will want to go at 10 o'clock somewhere, 12 o'clock somewhere, 2 o'clock somewhere, 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's all just going to continue to spend money because she had a bad day the day before. You're letting her make the decisions, but you're just going along with it because you don't know what to say that you want to do. So I want to go here, I want to do this, I want to do this. You've given her the power to go do all of these things, and now you cannot say no. Can't do that. You have to get used to the word no. The word no has to become your friend when it comes to a woman. The word no controls a woman. The word no makes a woman work for you. This is how ugly guys get women. They know how to say no. When you know how to say yes to everything to a woman, you have set yourself up to be used. You have set yourself up to just be rammed over. You have to get used to the word no. Women respect the word no. And when it comes to the word yes, they just gonna abuse it, just like they'll abuse anything. One thing that you can say about a woman is, if you give a woman an inch, she's definitely gonna take the mile. Out of all species on earth, she is the species that is going to take that mile and run all over you. Women enjoy being put in check. This is why when you have sex with them, they want to be ruled. They want to be controlled. A lot of this feistiness that they do, it's not how they really want to be. And the moment you start showing signs of weakness, is the moment she's going to run all over you. Hopefully you learned and you get your power back. This is Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista.